everyone, Willow West here, and welcome back to the long, dark, stalked. Dun dun dun. In the last episode, we just killed ourselves. Well, I don't know if we killed him. We shot ourselves a bear. And, I mean, hey, you know what? If you're gonna come up my hill to my hut, you're just gonna get a bullet in your head. That's all there is to it. I mean, come on. You should have known better. But we're gonna come down here, and we also got a twofer, so we're gonna come down here and hope that that bear doesn't show up while we're down here on some sort of crazy rampage. What time is it? 7 hours of daylight left. Let's go ahead and get all this meat. Do we have... We're not carrying any other tools. Okay, let's go ahead and get it with our hatchet. And looking up to make sure. Nothing. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get the hide and the guts with the knife. We're also going to need to look for that bear of ours. But how much time do we have? We only have 4 hours of daylight left. So we may be able to find him. May not. We shall see. If we do find him, probably won't be able to do anything about it until the morning anyhow. But I would like to go and see where he is located. No, I'm not taking it out. I'm putting it in. There we go. And I guess we'll just go ahead and eat a few cattails for now, because we have plenty of meat that we need to cook up. But I don't want to do that until we get some of that bear meat. I think there's still a wolf over in those hills over there also. So let's just get our torch out just to be safe. Just to be on the safe side. Because you know me, I am all about safety. Safety first is what I always say. Sometimes. Okay, don't think I've ever said it. Is that the bear right there? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me, I don't know, but I think that might be the bear over there.
Probably useful.
Oh, this lady. And there's the wolf over yonder. So we'll kind of stick to this side over here. We don't need another wolf. But I mean, if he wants to come at us, man. Of course, I say that now, and now is when the wind picks up. Of course. I would blow our torch out. I'll get those sticks on the way back. I just want to come over here and look to see if that actually... Yeah, that was the bear. Bear's over there, but the wind is going to be picking up and it's getting late. So probably go and get that bear in the morning. Oh, look at that. that wolf coming towards us? And there's the other wolf over there. Is he coming towards? No. Is he? Is he? You can turn around now, Mr. Wolf. Go back to your patrol area. Nothing to see over here. Where's that other wolf? The other wolf's going back up. I'm just gonna walk backwards then. Till he goes back on his way. Mr. Glitchy. I'm gonna call you Mr. Glitchy. I shall call you Mr. Glitchy, and that shall be your name. Mr. Glitchy. Now I'm glitched. What am I on? Nothing. I'm going into the wind. And I'm crawling. I'm crawling. I'm trying to save your life, Mr. Glitchy. I hope you appreciate that. Because I could take you down. I don't want to. I have one arrow that's at 7% health. That's not good. Not good. Where am I going up? Don't need to go up. Are we far enough away from Mr. Glitchy that he will not see us? Probably. Look at me. I'm over here, Mr. Glitchy. You missed your opportunity. And that wolf, he came down here pretty far too. May need to take out Mr. Glitchy in the morning. Just because that bear is pretty close to where he patrols. And when we have some meat on us, that's going to draw him in something fierce. So let's just go inside, eat our last nasty piece of meat. Just in case it gives us food poisoning. We can sleep it off. Oh, we have to grab it first. Alright. Down to 48%. Not great. Not great. Let's go ahead and drop the wolf pelt there, and so we'll come over here and drop the deer hide and the guts. Alright. Holster that. Come over here and how much time is there? 3 hours of daylight left. Is there anything that we need to be working on? No, we should be fine. Oh, I thought my arrow was down to 7%. It's down to 46%. What was I seeing that was down to 7%? I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering things. That happens. That happens. Oh, I know what it was. I started up another sandbox in this game. And that meat did not kill us. Congrats, guys. We survived. Let's go ahead and eat these last 2 cattail stalks before we turn in for the night. yeah, so I started another sandbox just in preparation, just in case that they do release an update before story mode. I wanted to have something ready to go in case we have a new area we need to explore. Okay, remember what I was saying about every time I get a bear, there's a blizzard? Every time I get a bear. It must be the weather gods are not happy about our kill. Must not be pleased. Oh well. Oh well. We do what we gotta do to survive. Speaking of surviving, how long have we been doing it? Let's see. How do we get our drink? We've been surviving 63 days, 21 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to bed for, I'm gonna say 4 hours. So yeah, I asked you guys in the last episode what we were thinking about the series. Should we continue it? Should we not? It sounds like you guys are probably ready for a change. And that's okay. I totally get that. I am totally understand that. I'm kind of ready for a change myself. But I didn't want to, you know, because the goal of this was to survive only on Timberwolf Mountain. So I don't want to change it at the end and say, okay, we've survived for a while, now let's go ahead and go to a different map, because that's not what this series was all about. It was supposed to be how long can you survive, or can you survive solely on Timberwolf Mountain. So this character is not going to be leaving Timberwolf Mountain, and I may just you know, keep the save file, you know, just for old time's sake, just because. But let's see how the temperature is. It's 1 degree, so kind of chilly, but it's not windy. That's all I care about. Not windy. So, and we have more sticks. So yeah, I was telling Silver Star that probably what I'll do then is I will set a goal of 100 days in this series, like I did with the Accurized series. Set a goal of 100 days, and because we're going to be doing one more bout, at least one more bout of hibernation. And I know that's not terribly exciting, but you know, kind of is what it is. Kind of, there comes a point in time in the game where this is just the reality of the game. It does get kind of boring after a while. That's kind of why I like the idea, or I would like the idea of being able to build things in the game, or just, you know, having something to do in the game that, you know, involves... Oh, he's going after that bunny. Well, Mr. Wolf, I was trying. I was trying to hunt you down. Could you be a little more accommodating, please? Just slightly more accommodating. Thank you very kindly. Where did you go? Where are you? I hear you. Oh, now I see you. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. I was gonna get this out. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I meant to, actually release that, but, not, like, into the ground. I meant to actually, like, you know, put that down, but it didn't work. So, anyhow. Alright, so we'll come back and get you in a little bit. But first, we need to get that bear. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, the game, if I have any criticism about the game at all, and obviously, I mean, I love the game. It has held my interest for a long period of time, and I have about almost 2,700 hours of playtime in the game. So, obviously, I really, really like the game. But if I do have one criticism, it's that there's not a whole lot to do when you get beyond a certain period of time in the game. When you've established yourself at a base and you have a lot of stuff and you have all the good clothes and you have the weapons and all that, there's a big period of time in between that and the end where there's not a whole lot of a lot to do. And I would like for there to be goals. I'd like for there to be things that we could be doing in the meantime. Let's just get a nice fire going. Just so in case the weather decides to turn, we'll be okay. And actually what I might do is let's see. Well, our fire's gonna go out by then, but let's do let's do this. First I want to see. Oh my goodness, the weather did turn. Is it going to be a blizzard or is it just windy? If it's just windy, we'll probably be okay. Feels like 2 degrees. Should have done this on the other side. Of course, you never know where the wind's going to come from. What does it feel like now? 3 degrees. Alright. But the meat is at 63%, so that's decent. I just don't want to be out here in a blizzard. If we have another blizzard come through. Let's go ahead and get the, Oh, I should have got the meat with the hatchet. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyhow. Let's get the guts. We definitely want the guts. We can manage. In a little bit of wind for a while. Okay, seems to be calming down. Seems to be. Feeling like 5 degrees now, that's good. We're a little ravenous. Let's eat. So yeah, anyhow, I think we'll go ahead and do another round of hibernation and then probably we'll go make a trip to the cargo containers that we haven't visited yet. And well, the hide's kind of like low priority for me right now. Let's go ahead and get, I want to switch to the hatchet. Let's get 2 hours with that. It'll burn 400 calories. But once you've gotten down to 400, you might as well just burn as much as possible. Because you can't really starve more than 0, so let's do this. Okay. How's the weather looking? Looking all right. And how much are we carrying? 38.95 pounds. Not bad. Not bad. Wind is maybe picking up a little. Yeah, we're on top of the bear now. I just like, you know, using him as a seat. He's a nice seat. I like him. I like him. Let's just go ahead and deposit this stuff in the hut, and we'll come back for the rest. So we still have a wolf to get over here as well. Yeah, we'll have plenty of meat to do hibernation. Let's do a round of hibernation. Sticks. Man, that wind is just brutal. It's like 7 degrees though, so we're doing alright. But yeah, so I started up another sandbox, but I was telling, I think it was Scott Smith that I was telling, I didn't know if I want to do the next series in Voyager mode or in Stalker mode. The new sandbox that I started was in Voyager mode, but that was just that would be like the little Timberwolf Mountain series that I did just when they released the update, just to kind of showcase the new area. So if they do release a new area before story mode, then I wanted to have something ready to go in preparation for that. But so that was in Voyager mode. But I'm not planning on starting a new long-running series of the Long Dark until after story mode comes out. But I don't know when story mode is going to come out, just that it's supposed to be coming out sometime this spring. Am I crouching or something? Is that why we're going so slow? Because we really shouldn't be walking as slow as we are, but it's just this wind. This wind is just kind of holding us back, I tell you. Oh, there we go. Once we're shielded from the wind, we go quite a bit quicker. So yeah, I didn't want to start a new long-running series and then have to stop in the middle of it for story mode. But so I'm hoping that either that comes out soon, or that there will be an update coming out shortly, or you can do like a little mini series for that. But I do have some other games in mind in the meantime, so hopefully they will be ones that you guys will enjoy. And this will still be going on for quite a few more episodes, this series, so let's go ahead and what do we have here in terms of food? Just have a lot of raw meat, some jerky, some MREs. Down to 2 MREs. I guess let's go ahead and eat a bag of jerky while we're waiting to cook up all this. food. Just 4 hours of daylight left. And harvesting bears takes a long time, guys. Long time. Out in the elements. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to think of where we have not yet been in this series, and I think, pretty sure we left most of the cargo containers, except for the ones at the summit. I think we've left most of the others untouched. Most of them. And I can't remember which ones we've been to and which we haven't exactly, so probably end up going around to them all. Just to double check and make sure. Otherwise, I mean, there's really no other point to exploring other than trying to find maybe another arrow. But, you know, at this point, 2 arrowheads have worked out reasonably well for us, so let's see. Can we crouch down and get out of the wind? I guess so. I guess so. It's like 6 degrees. Let's, my gosh, there's a lot of meat on this guy. Why so much meat, dude? Let's do 10 kilograms right now. And it's a blizzard. Shoot. I figured something like that would happen. Just want to get my bearings. My bearings. Get it? Alright. Are we getting close to the lake, or am I going in the wrong direction? Would not surprise me. There's the hut, the fishing hut. Okay. And there's our dead wolf. And there's our hut. I tell you, it's killing a bear that's what does it. You kill a bear, you get non-stop blizzards. That's just it. Got a blizzard when we killed it. Got a blizzard when we tried to harvest all the meat. We've got so much meat we can't even fit it all. Alright, well. Wonder if we have space in the drawer. Nope. No, we do not. We'll just go ahead and, we'll cook this stuff up. We needed to use those matches anyhow. They're gonna be going bad soon. So I'll just, make up a fire to cook these. Few little pieces we have in our inventory. And just with the sticks that we have and call it good. Half a liter in. Sorry about that. My house was suddenly overrun with some noisy menfolk. Just coming back from a bike ride. So that was actually several hours ago now, and they are now fast asleep. Let's go ahead and eat some meat here. Anyhow, that's running a little bit quiet right now. I have to be a little quiet because they are sleeping upstairs. Let's get something to drink and it's time for bed, I think. They're in bed asleep. It's time for us to go to bed and sleep. Yeah. And let's sleep for 10 hours, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully that blizzard... Well, yeah, the blizzard is... It has passed, it looks like. Yep. Maybe another hour of sleep. Or two. 2 more hours, maybe. And then when we wake up, we will need to probably head back out there and find that bear and, oh, also that wolf, Mr. Glitchy. Mr. Glitchy. So let's go see how it looks out here. Feels like 0 degrees. How does it feel out in the wind, though? There isn't really any wind, I don't think. Well, a little bit, I guess. A teensy tiny bit of wind. If it is too cold, we may just want to wait a bit. I don't know what that sound is. That's supposed to be like a woodpecker or something, because it doesn't ever sound like a woodpecker to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert on the noises that woodpeckers make, but I just know that it doesn't sound like what I think a woodpecker would sound like. Call me crazy. Anyhow. After I finish with this video, I was hoping to make another video of is that a wolf over here? Where did we Yeah, he's over yonder. Over yonder. I was hoping to make another video of the lifeless planet for Tuesday. And I'm trying to get it. What is that? Is that supposed to be a woodpecker? Did you guys hear that? I'm not going crazy, am I? It just sounded weird to me. Just sounded weird. Hello there. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm not crazy, am I, Mr. Bear? Am I crazy? I'm talking to a dead bear, so maybe. Don't judge me, man. Let's check the temperature. It's still 0. Okay. How long is this gonna take? Hour and 39 minutes. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. Hopefully that's not like 37%. Ugh. Well, we better get it cooked quickly as possible. I ended up taking all that meat, didn't I? Did I leave the hide? Did I leave the hide on there? I mean, it's not really a priority to me to get this hide, but yeah, I left the hide. That's fine. That's fine because I didn't want a bear coming back anytime soon, but I usually leave a little bit of meat on there instead of the hide because hides are pretty important. Oh yeah, and we have a little bunny over here. Don't really need the meat off of it, but it would be nice to get another rabbit skin. Have that curing. If it's still good. Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, look at that. 0.2 kilograms of meat. Yeah, no, we're not gonna bother with that. No thanks. And Wolfie. Let's see. I feel like 4 degrees, so it's alright. It's all good. He's a tiny guy. Not all the meat, no. We'll just get it all with our knife. And just be done with it. Okay. Alright. It is done. It is done. And I know that you guys are sick and tired of collecting sticks, but that's too bad. We have a ton of sticks over here to collect. Look at this. It's like stick wonderland over here. It's glorious. So glorious. Though I should be careful over on this side of the... Whoops, nope. Back, there we go. This side of the lake, just because there are wolves up in them, there are hills. Am I hearing a deer out there? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. It is the return of Mr. Deer. You'll have some nice time of solitude, Mr. Deer, because we are not going to be bothering you. Other than to probably chase you away. So anyhow, I was going to make another video tonight if I had the chance to do it, but I have to work on a project instead for scouts. My son's Boy Scout troop. I am a merit badge counselor, and I'm going to be working with a group of the boys tomorrow. I am a merit badge counselor for art and graphic arts, so I'm going to be going over that with some of them tomorrow. I just need to get some things ready tonight for that, so probably won't be able to work on another video tonight, but do I want to start this just yet, or do I want to go grab some more? I mean, we have plenty of wood right now, but it's just, you know, it's not often that we get such a glorious day to go and collect wood and sticks without any interference from any wolfly type creatures. Let's see how much of this meat we can store. A goodly amount, it looks like. Alright, and let's head in and drop all these pelts and guts and stuff. Get them curing. I'm not going to worry about separating them. It doesn't matter how long it takes them to cure, because we have plenty of extras on hand. Oh, let's get something to drink. Oh, let's finish eating this and then drink. Eat first, then drink. And then your favorite thing to do, and mine, picking up the sticks. Let's go over here, other side of the lake, where we don't usually get to go. So yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna be showing those scouts the finer points of, well, it's the basic elements of art, line, shape, form, that sort of thing. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I always like working with those guys. If you ever have a chance to work with scouts, Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, whatever, do it. It's a lot of fun. You know, teenagers, they get a really bad rap, but I really like the kids in my son's scout troop. They're all very respectful. They've all got good heads on their shoulders, so. And the scouts, it's all about community service. It's all about teaching the boys to be leaders, or girls, but I don't have any girls, so I'm just saying my experiences with the Boy Scouts, just because that's what my son is involved in. So anyhow, another plug for the Scouts, just like I did in Firewatch. I don't know what the deal was in Firewatch, why they had such a problem with Scouts. Seems to me that it wasn't just a problem with Scouts, that they had a problem with fathers trying to teach their sons how to, you know, do things, teaching their son certain life skills that they think would be necessary. And, you know, it kind of sounded like maybe the developers of Firewatch think that the Scouts are all about forcing the boys to be like little soldiers or something. I don't know. I think that's an impression that a lot of people get, or that they force them to be, you know, manly macho men like their dads or something, and that's not true either. That's not the case. They do a lot of camping, but you know, that's not even something that they really have to do. I mean, you can if you want to earn the badges and the ranks, but there's nothing that says that you're required to earn those things to be involved in Scouts. So I don't know. I just found it kind of odd. Maybe the developers had a bad experience in Scouts or something when they were younger. I'm sure that there are some Scout troops that have their issues, but our troop, I'm happy with it. Really good balance to it. And the boys have fun. That's the best part. The main part is that the boys have fun. That's all that matters to me. Well, that and that, you know, I really like that they do so much community service. That's really important to me. Because, you know, you want your kids to be respectful and productive members of society, and that is definitely what we're trying to instill in our son. Is that he needs to be helpful when people need help. I kind of grew up in a household that was very sheltered, and you take care of your own, and no thought given usually to others. So that's not something that I wanted not how I wanted my son to be brought up. So anyhow, I don't know. We're getting kind of deep here. I did not intend to turn this into a big long conversation about childhood. Okay. I guess it's just all those memories of chopping all that wood brought back all those memories. So our hatchet's gonna be gone soon. So might as well get as much use out of it as possible. And we are getting hungry. I just made a whole bunch of dried fruit today. My husband loves that stuff. He likes to put it in his oatmeal, and the stuff you make is just so much better than the stuff you can buy at the stores. Love it. So glad he got that dehydrator. It's a good investment. Now, if only they would put drying racks or something in this game, that would be amazing. Alright. Oh, let's go grab Go grab our meat. Grab our meat. Do the cooking. And okay, so probably what I'll end up doing, so that you guys won't have to sit through it all, is I will go ahead and cook up this meat, and it'll probably be time to...
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Excuse me, I was talking, but, you know, speaking of manners, you know, do you see what I'm dealing with here, people? Do you see? Actually, I think that was, lower condition. Those matches were lower condition, so we'll use those first. Anyhow, so I'll cook up the rest of the meat, and then in between episodes I will do the hibernating probably. Oh, you know what, my timer just went off, which says you guys might not even need to be subjected to the cooking portion of it. So I will, I guess, go ahead and do the cooking and the hibernation in between episodes. And then hopefully in the next one we'll be quite a few days further along, and it'll be a good time for us to go ahead and head to some of the cargo containers that we haven't explored yet. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.